Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Friday, February 24th, 2023. Friday, February 24th. Woo. Actually, I'm having a little throat issue today, but I kind of got wet out there in the rain. So I can tell you right now, everyone, comment corner was off the chain. 55 comments. I'm going to do a comment corner separate tomorrow because I'm not going to be able to make it through the comments tonight. I'm not, I think I slipped down to like 87% today. I was flying high and now I'm not feeling quite as well. So I'm going to do the comments. I'll get up in the morning and do the comment corner because we're finishing up a storyline. We've got some good stuff going on. So I want to get through the comments because I want to comment on your comments, because we got you when it's good. And I don't want to miss what's good. So we'll just do, I'm not going to do comment corner with this. I'll do a separate comment corner. Let's go into it. We have, guess what? Heather Weber. She actually confessed. Although she tried to blame everything on Ryan, she didn't know Ryan had been killed until Jordan told her. And then she was like, ooh, Ava did it, right? Like, no, Ava didn't kill him. Heather, the commissioner did. The chief of police did. No, Heather did. Ava didn't. But anyway, remember when she was talking to Sasha, she didn't know a Brando. But she sure did name all the 6 people that she killed. No, 5 people, because Jordan said, so you're going to confess to all 6 killings. And she's like, wait, what? Hold up, what 6? No, I didn't kill 6. He killed 5. And she goes, look, it was that Brando guy. It was Snake Venom guy. It was, let's see, who did she say? Brando, Snake Venom guy, Oz Haggerty, Britt, and was there one more that got killed? Was there one more, everybody? Because the others, Diane did not die. So she didn't kill Diane. But she may have named Diane. But no. She even named who she actually, she threw Nicholas in there. And they go, wait a minute. You hooked Nicholas? She goes, no, he'd be dead if I did. She goes, unfortunately, he fought me off. So I don't know why I can't think of who the 5th person was. I thought I wrote that down. Oh, we've got Brando, Oz, the Venom guy. Oh, Rory Cabrera, Officer Cabrera, and Britt. That is 5. Why couldn't I think of Rory? So yeah, she even explained how Rory ended up with that trinket because she said she would wear the necklace for the killings because it was like she was doing it for the family. So this was her little piece of Ryan hanging around her neck as she's avenging Esme. But she said she had one condition, and I knew what that one condition was going to be. That one condition was that she could talk to Esme because she's never talked to Esme as her mother. And it was also probably that I get to peek in the window and see my grandson, right? So anyway, yeah, Heather, she spilled the beans. At this point, she's like, whatever. I'm ready to clear it. I'm ready to clear the air. My daughter's been avenged, So we also have Esme. She had a not wait. Okay, I gotta hold up. Did everybody see the size of Esme's bed? What happened to the little bitty bundle of joy on the stretcher? The little stretcher deal leaving Windermere. We get this 3-month-old. I was looking to say, is that actually Willow? Because there's twin boys playing Amelia. I'm like, did they say, hey, let's give us one of the twins to play a boy since he's a boy? but I couldn't really tell. I was looking at his little face and I was trying to look at the picture of the other baby, and I thought, I think that's the same baby. Um, Recap land. Does anybody know? Is this the same baby that Willow and Michael have? Do they have the twins playing both of these parts? I mean, it will save money, right? I ain't mad at them if they do, because the baby's adorable. You know, gee. But you know what? For some reason, it's cuter with the little pink hat. If it's the same baby, if it's the same boys, those boys look good in pink, because the green cap is making them look a little different. I don't know. Is it a different baby? Can somebody find that out for me? And then we've got Sonny. He's the Spencer. You would swear that Spencer was the father. He was a beaming bundle of joy. Just, oh my goodness, wanting to protect him. And Sonny was in there, you know, looking at the baby. And look, the baby was playing, because look, it's 3 months old, 3 or 4 months old, right? Easy, maybe 5. The baby had his little binky. Said, look, binky, here's my, here, guys, it's my binky. Ain't no newborn. Yes. I think it's the same boys, because they're just doing everything, right? Here's Spence, here's Binky. So Mac interviews Esme and gets her side, tell of events. But before Mac got there, Laura was talking to Esme, and Esme was trying to, find out, where is Nicholas? He came to the prison, just the other day, trying to get me to sign over my parental rights. And Laura looked at like, huh? And now for him just not even to be here, she goes, Esme's like, I don't understand that. And Laura's thinking, no, something ain't right with that either. Something ain't right. Right? So then Matt comes in and he gets the information he wants from Esme. And then we go to Spencer and Ava and blah, 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 but I'm going to stick with this picture. Then at the end of the show, Matt comes back into Esme's room and says, Esme, are you sure about this? And she just looks, and I thought, oh, Heather's getting her one condition. And Heather comes in and she's looking at her. So Monday will be the conversation, because Esme was talking to Laura because she didn't want the baby around her. That was a dream. When she was holding the baby there, pretty much when the baby was sitting up on her lap, really, come on. Gee, it was a nightmare, because Heather came all in the room and she goes, what are you doing here? Well, I'm here to see, you're my family. And so she jumped up screaming, and Laura came in. So anyway, she did agree to see Heather, but she was telling Laura said, I can have them bring your son in. And she goes, no. He's not, I don't know. He may not be safe with me. And Laura's like, what do you mean? Well, with Heather Weber as my mother, and she's homicidal and crazy, or she's a crazy murderer. And then I have Ryan Chamberlain as my father, and I did all kinds of things before. I don't want that baby. I don't want my son, I don't want him to be influenced. And Laura said, do you think your son is bad? She goes, no, my son is innocent. She goes, exactly. He's innocent. He has not been, like molded or manipulated. He's an innocent baby. And Esme was thinking about it. So we'll see what Heather has to say to Esme. I'm telling you, it would be interesting if Heather was able to say, that's not your father. Because one thing Heather did not know, remember Ryan told her in Spring Ridge, Heather did not know that Esme and Ryan have been in contact with each other for years. Heather did not know that. Remember, Ryan was the one telling her, yeah, you took more than just my trinkets. And she's like, what are you talking about? Oh, you took my daughter. And Heather was just like, oh, wait, how'd you find out about that? Right? So Heather might just tell her that he is not your father. Because she said she told Dante and Jordan that, yeah, she took Ryan's trinket as insurance so that he would never try to come after her. And he goes, and after I left Ryan, I gave birth to Esme after. Still don't mean that that's Ryan's daughter. Absolutely, positively not. Doesn't mean it. So let's hope that's the twist. Now that Ryan is dead, let's hope they change that for Esme, that part of her history and family tree. I'm hoping they write it that way. Let's see, everybody. So then we have Ava. She was watching, and she's just not in the picture, where Spencer and Sonny looking at baby Ace, and all of a sudden the name Ace came out of Esme's mouth. And so they said, "Oh, you're gonna name your Max says you're gonna name your baby Ace," and she goes, "You know what? I don't know where that came from, but yeah, Ace." Because remember when she had her memories and was cunning, Ace, that was her ace up her sleeve. So okay, so little baby Ace. So we have them, but Ava's watching Sonny and Spencer, and she's feeling like so guilty for killing Nicholas. Even now that she even finds out how they were all manipulated by Ryan, it's still eating her alive. Just eating her alive that, now she killed him, or so she thinks. So Spencer comes out and he's just the biggest beaming, proud brother. And so Ava said, I saw you, with the baby. And he goes, Ava, did you come to see the baby? Because if you did, it's okay. And she goes, no, I came to see you. And so Ava told him the story about Esme was sent there to connect with him. He goes, wait, so no. So you're saying Esme was sent there to seduce me? Because he's thinking, I, I was a victim, right? And Ava says, that was the plan. She goes, think about it, Spencer. I really, really need you to think about this. Okay. You guys were in boarding school abroad, living the privileged life. Why? She didn't know me from Adam. Why was she targeting me? She goes, yes, Spencer, you were upset that your father was with me. She said, but was it your idea to come to Port Charles? And Spencer said, no, it was Esme. She insisted I had to come to Port Charles, and get revenge. And so Spencer's like, oh my goodness. And so he says, look, from the teddy bear on Avery's bed, now mind you, it had Ryan's voice, right? That, the burning of Ava's car, and then the printing of Kiki's ID and leaving it. Spencer said, I knew nothing about none of that until after it was done. Esme did all of that. He said, he pretty much, he just covered, he made, like, he never said, I didn't put the teddy bear there, because remember, Esme wasn't supposed to be around. And so he goes, what have I done? And she goes, Spencer, this was done to both of us. Ryan, he goes, I drove my father away. She goes, Ryan, this was all his plan. He took from both of us. So I guess Spencer texts Laura because Laura was with Sonny. And she goes, oh no, Sonny, come on, we got to go. So they go around to him, and the look on his face, and she goes, Spencer, what's the matter? And he goes, grandmother, I messed up. I messed up so bad. I drove me and my brother's father away. And I guess he's gonna probably tell Laura what Ava, told him. Ava's standing there, and she's just looking at the whole situation. And then Laura's like, you are not alone. You've got me, you've got your Uncle Sonny. And Sonny's like, always. And then she goes, we are going to find Nick. I'm going to find Nicholas, and I'm going to explain exactly what happened. And at that point, Ava just put her head down, and she kind of sulks away, tiptoes away. And Sonny's looking at her as she's walking away, right? Like, well, I mean, not like you got to stay, because this is a family moment right here, Ava. But Sonny did look at her leave, right? So pretty good. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what's up with that. And Ava was really there to see Gatlin Holt, and she's gonna find out if he can have visitors. And Mac was like, I want to know why was he at your house? Why was he there? See, my whole thing is, what's up with this? Who would guess I have? What's up with this with you all? Right? And so Ava said, well, because he goes, I didn't know you all were friends. She says, well, friends, we're not friends, but he did treat me. And so she goes, I'm here today to find out, why was he at Spoon Island last night? Good save, a real good save. I like that, right? So anyway, she goes, so any other questions? Is there? He goes, no, that's good for now. So he left it at that. We had Scott trying to broker a deal with Robert Scorpio, to get some kind of deal for Elizabeth, because he says, I have a client who's got some information on Esme Prince's whereabouts, from the time that, she couldn't be accounted for, during those Hook killings. And so first Robert wasn't going to do a deal, but then he ended up, of course they were going to do a deal. Of course, Elizabeth this is going to clear her scot-free, which as it, at this point, as it should. She's going to be scot-free, so that even when Esme gets her memory back, it's going to already be out there. You can't blackmail me, chick. Right? Nope. So, and to me, that is the right move. Let's get, look, make her do some community service, go volunteer as a nurse at a free clinic for 50 hours. Go do something. But, you like playing medical off of hospital premises, go volunteer at a clinic. So we'll see what they do. We shall see. But anyway, that was it, everybody. And I'm not going to talk about the Jocelyn talking. That I don't care about Jocelyn trying to outline Dex's life for him, and Dex, this grown man much older than her, trying to say, well, I could do this or I could do that, or what do you want me to do? It's your choice. So get out of here. So whatever, you all can watch that. I fast forwarded every time I saw him. Fast forward. I don't want to hear it. And I really didn't even listen to the conversation between Cameron and Elizabeth. I didn't care about that either. Cameron, But anyway, I could see Cameron, because he's really hating Jocelyn, not hating her, but just disliking even the spelling of her name. I could see eventually Cameron being the first one, especially with the amnesiac Esme. I could see Cameron befriending her. I could see it. He'd be the first to forgive her if she can't remember the bad things she's done. And he goes, ooh, can you believe she's Ryan's daughter? And she goes, and Heather's mother? She goes, that means she was Franco's sister. And Elizabeth's like, yeah, I know. Wow. So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But that's it for General Hospital today. Everybody look for a special recording of Comment Corner tomorrow. I will record it in the morning and get it posted. And I'll even add comments that come in after today's. I will do yesterday's comments and whatever comments from today's daily recap. Okay. So everybody, I will be back.